A jungle look indoors is all about creating that wild layered feeling where every corner feels alive and a little untamed. So today we are diving into the best plants that bring that lush atmosphere into any room. When you pick the right greens, you can turn even a small apartment into a cozy urban rainforest that feels refreshing the second you walk in. The trick is choosing plants with bold leaves, rich textures, and shapes that stack beautifully together. A good indoor jungle also thrives on easy growers that do not demand constant attention, but still make a big impact. Think of tall, dramatic plants at the back, medium spreaders filling the middle, and trailing beauties softening the edges. Add a few pops of color, and you get a space that feels warm and full of life, even on the dullest days. These plants also help clean the air, so you get style and comfort at the same time. Let's explore the top picks that turn your home into a living, breathing jungle retreat. The jade plant brings a strong jungle vibe indoors because its thick, glossy leaves and sturdy branching structure add that bold, layered look you want in a dense green setup. It grows slowly but steadily and can reach a couple of feet tall, which helps you build height in your jungle corner without constant pruning. This plant stores water in its leaves, so it thrives on bright light and needs only occasional watering, making it one of the easiest long-term performers in a home jungle. The deep green foliage reflects light beautifully and fills empty visual spaces better than many fragile plants that need more attention. It also has an impressive lifespan, with many jade plants living for decades, which means once it settles in, it becomes a permanent anchor in your indoor rainforest. This reliable hardy plant adds structure, depth, and a touch of wild charm, while staying incredibly low maintenance, making it a perfect starter piece for anyone building a lush indoor jungle. The Boston fern brings instant jungle energy, with its long arching fronds that can spread over 2 to 3 feet, creating that full draping look you see in tropical forests. Its dense feather-like leaves add texture and movement, which makes a room feel alive, especially when placed on shelves or hanging baskets, where the fronds can cascade naturally. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light and loves steady moisture, which matches the humid conditions of real jungle floors. And studies show that ferns can raise local humidity levels around them, making your indoor setup feel even more authentic. When cared for well, it becomes a lush fountain of greenery that fills visual gaps better than almost any other fern. Its air-purifying qualities are also strong, helping to reduce indoor pollutants while giving you that fresh rainforest atmosphere. With its dramatic spread and soft texture, the Boston fern is one of the easiest ways to add volume, depth, and a wild natural feel to your indoor jungle. The Fiddle Leaf Fig brings that bold jungle drama with its huge violin-shaped leaves that can grow nearly a foot long, giving your space an instant tropical centerpiece. Its tall, upright growth can reach 6 to 8 feet indoors, which adds height and structure that helps anchor the whole jungle layout. This plant thrives in bright filtered light and needs moderate watering with soil that drains well, so its large leaves stay firm and glossy. Studies on indoor air quality often highlight broadleaf plants like this because they offer more surface area for filtering pollutants, which boosts the fresh jungle atmosphere you are creating. When it settles into its spot, it becomes a statement piece that transforms a plain corner into a lush, towering focal point. Its strong vertical silhouette pairs perfectly with shorter trailing plants around the base, adding that layered rainforest look. The Fiddle Leaf Fig gives your jungle design scale richness and a touch of wild elegance that few plants can match. The Philodendron is one of the easiest plants to use when building a jungle look indoors, because its fast-growing vines and broad green leaves naturally fill space and add that layered rainforest feel. It can trail several feet, or climb upward depending on how you train it, which helps you shape your jungle design with real flexibility. This plant thrives in medium to bright indirect light and only needs moderate watering, since its roots prefer slightly airy soil that dries a bit between drinks, making it dependable even for beginners. Research shows that philodendrons are strong air cleaners, which boosts that fresh, humid jungle atmosphere you want in a dense indoor setup. As it grows, it creates a soft, flowing canopy effect that pairs beautifully with tall statement plants and wider leafy species. With its rich color, easy maintenance, and natural ability to spread and climb, the philodendron is a core plant for anyone trying to build a full, lush, and wild indoor jungle. The spider plant adds instant jungle character because its long, striped leaves spill outward in every direction, creating that wild, untamed look that fills empty spaces fast. It sends out runners that produce baby plants, and these can drape down several feet, which helps you build natural layers just like vines in a rainforest. This plant thrives in bright to medium light and only needs light watering, since its roots store moisture well, making it one of the most forgiving plants for a dense indoor setup. Studies often highlight spider plants as strong air cleaners, which boosts the fresh jungle atmosphere and makes the space feel more alive. As it matures, it becomes a thick fountain of foliage that softens corners, shelves, and hanging spots with real movement and flow. Its fast growth and constant production of baby offshoots make it perfect for creating volume, depth, and that authentic green overload you want in a home jungle. The Chinese evergreen brings a soft yet bold touch to an indoor jungle, because its wide patterned leaves add texture and color that break up the heavy greens without needing any special care. It grows steadily and can reach 1 to 3 feet tall, which helps fill the middle layer of your jungle layout where most people struggle to get enough density. This plant thrives in low to medium light and needs only light watering since its thick leaves hold moisture well, making it one of the most reliable fillers for a lush setup. Studies on indoor air quality list Chinese evergreens among the top performers for removing pollutants, which adds to that clean, fresh rainforest feel indoors. As it matures, it forms a dense, bushy shape that blends perfectly with tall plants behind it and trailing plants around it, giving you that full layered jungle effect. With its durability, rich foliage, and ability to brighten darker corners, the Chinese evergreen is a standout choice for creating a deep, balanced indoor jungle look. The rubber plant adds strong jungle presence with its thick, glossy leaves that can grow half a foot long, and its tall, upright growth that easily reaches 6 to 8 feet indoors, giving your space real height and volume. Its firm leaves reflect light in a way that makes the room feel brighter and fuller, which is perfect when building that dense, layered rainforest look. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light and needs moderate watering with soil that drains well, since its roots prefer a steady but not soggy environment. Studies on indoor air improvement show rubber plants are effective at filtering toxins, which boosts that clean, humid jungle vibe you want to create. As it matures, it develops a sturdy trunk and wide canopy that pair beautifully with trailing vines and ferns to add depth and contrast. With its bold silhouette, low maintenance needs, and long lifespan, the rubber plant is one of the strongest anchors for a lush indoor jungle. The Monstera brings unmistakable jungle energy with its large split leaves that can grow more than a foot wide, giving your space that wild tropical look instantly. Its natural climbing habit lets it reach impressive heights indoors, often 5 to 8 feet, which adds vertical drama and helps anchor the whole jungle layout. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light and needs moderate watering with soil that drains well since its aerial roots like steady moisture but not soggy conditions. Research often highlights Monstera as a strong air purifier thanks to its broad leaf surface, which boosts that fresh rainforest feel indoors. As it matures, it creates a layered canopy effect that pairs perfectly with shorter ferns and trailing plants around the base, adding depth and richness to your design. With its iconic leaves, fast growth, and bold presence, the Monstera is one of the most essential plants for building a lush, authentic indoor jungle. The Areca palm delivers true jungle atmosphere with its soft, feathery fronds that can spread 3 to 6 feet wide, creating a light, airy canopy that makes any room feel like a tropical hideaway. Its multiple stems grow upward in graceful clusters and can reach 5 to 8 feet indoors, which gives your jungle setup real height and movement without feeling too heavy. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light and needs steady but moderate watering, since its roots prefer evenly moist soil that never becomes soggy. Studies show Areca palms release significant moisture into the air, which naturally raises humidity and makes the space feel closer to an actual rainforest environment. As it matures, it forms a full fountain-like shape that fills big empty areas and pairs beautifully with bold leaf plants and trailing vines. With its soft texture, strong air cleaning ability, and dramatic size, the Areca palm is one of the best plants for turning a simple room into a lush indoor jungle. The snake plant adds a strong, bold edge to an indoor jungle, with its tall, upright leaves that can reach 2 to 4 feet and create a striking vertical contrast against softer trailing plants. Its sturdy, sword-shaped foliage holds water in the leaves, which makes it one of the toughest plants you can add, since it thrives in low to bright light and needs only light watering to stay healthy. Research highlights snake plants as efficient air purifiers because they filter toxins while releasing oxygen even at night, which boosts that fresh, clean jungle atmosphere you want indoors. The sharp lines of its leaves break up the softer textures of ferns and vines, adding structure and balance to your green layout. As it matures, it grows in dense clusters that make corners look fuller and more dramatic, without demanding constant attention. With its resilient, striking form and ability to handle nearly any indoor condition, the snake plant is a powerful anchor in any lush home jungle. The Pothos brings effortless jungle depth with its long trailing vines that can grow 6 to 10 feet indoors, turning shelves, walls, and corners into flowing green layers. Its heart-shaped leaves come in rich greens and variegated patterns that brighten any space and help break up the heavier foliage of taller plants. This plant thrives in low to bright indirect light and only needs light watering, since its roots handle drying out better than most tropical plants, making it incredibly reliable for beginners. Studies list Pothos as a strong air cleaner, which boosts that humid, fresh rainforest vibe you want in a dense indoor setup. Its fast growth lets you quickly fill empty spots or wrap vines around supports to create natural climbing effects seen in real jungles. With its flexibility, durability, and lush spreading habit, the Pothos is one of the most important plants for building a layered, wild, and full indoor jungle. The Pilea adds a soft, playful touch to an indoor jungle, with its round coin-like leaves that sit on slender stems, creating a lively, layered look that fills gaps without feeling heavy. It usually grows 8 to 12 inches tall, but spreads wide as it produces offsets, which helps build that dense forest floor effect you want in a jungle layout. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light, and needs light to moderate watering, since its roots prefer soil that stays slightly moist yet airy. Studies often highlight compact foliage plants like Pilea for their ability to improve indoor air quality through steady oxygen release, which adds to that fresh rainforest feeling. As it matures, it forms a full dome of leaves that pairs perfectly with taller canopy plants and trailing vines, giving you a balanced multi-layer design. With its unique shape, fast growth, and easy care, the Pilea brings charm, texture, and natural depth to any lush indoor jungle. The Jade plant brings deep jungle impact with its thick, glossy leaflets that grow on sturdy arching stems, creating a rich, layered look even in low-light areas where many plants fail. It can reach 2 to 3 feet tall and forms dense, upright clumps that give your jungle setup strong structure without needing constant pruning. This plant thrives in low to bright indirect light and needs only occasional watering, since its roots store moisture extremely well, making it one of the toughest plants for a full indoor jungle. Research highlights Jade plants as highly effective at filtering indoor pollutants, which adds to that clean, humid rainforest atmosphere you want to build. As it matures, it creates a bold architectural presence that contrasts beautifully with softer ferns and trailing vines. With its resilience, deep green shine, and ability to stay lush in almost any condition, the Jade plant is a reliable powerhouse for creating a thick, vibrant jungle look indoors. The cast iron plant brings strong jungle depth because its tall, dark green leaves grow in sturdy, upright clumps that instantly make a room feel fuller and more grounded. It can reach 2 to 3 feet tall and spreads slowly but steadily, which helps build that lower forest layer found in real jungles. This plant thrives in low to medium light and needs only light watering, since its roots handle neglect better than almost any other tropical plant, earning its reputation for extreme durability. Studies often list hardy, shade-tolerant plants like this as valuable for indoor air improvement, which supports that fresh, calm rainforest atmosphere. As it matures, it creates a bold, leafy backdrop that pairs perfectly with brighter patterned plants and trailing vines, adding contrast and richness to your layout. With its tough nature, deep color, and ability to thrive where many plants struggle, the cast iron plant is a quiet but essential foundation for a lush indoor jungle. The peace lily adds a soft, elegant layer to an indoor jungle with its glossy, deep green leaves and striking white blooms that rise above the foliage like natural accents in a rainforest. It typically grows 1 to 3 feet tall, which makes it perfect for filling the middle layer of your jungle design, where you need both height and fullness. This plant thrives in low to medium light and needs moderate watering, since its roots prefer consistently moist soil but not soggy conditions. Studies often highlight peace lilies as powerful air purifiers that reduce indoor toxins and raise humidity, which enhances that fresh, lush jungle feel. As it matures, it forms a dense, leafy mound that blends beautifully with taller canopy plants and trailing vines, adding softness and gentle contrast. With its graceful flowers, rich foliage, and strong air-cleaning ability, the peace lily is one of the best plants to complete a vibrant, calming jungle look indoors. Bringing all these plants together turns any space into a living, breathing jungle that feels calm, fresh, and full of life. And the best part is how each plant adds its own texture, height, and character to the mix. When you layer them well, you get a room that feels balanced, grounded, and surprisingly easy to maintain, even if you are new to indoor gardening. So if you are ready to build your own indoor rainforest, Start with a few of these plants and let the space grow wild around you. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe, like and comment, because your support helps this channel keep growing right along with your plants.